Entrepreneur's biggest mistake: losing life while building a business. Buy back your time, part 8. Imagine an entrepreneur sitting in front of his laptop at 2 in the morning. The room light is still on. Notifications are constantly coming on the phone. Customer messages are lying in the inbox. The accounting file is open, and the next day's meetings are already filling up the calendar. The outside world thinks he is successful because he has his own business, his own company, his own dream. But from inside, that same person is breaking. He thinks, I started this business for freedom. Then why do I feel so trapped? The fear begins here because many entrepreneurs slowly lose their time, health, family, and happiness in the race to earn money. And curiosity is born here. Does growing a business really mean destroying yourself? Or is there also a path where an entrepreneur can build an empire and also get his life back? When many people start a business, they have a very beautiful dream in their mind. They feel that now they will be their own boss. They will control their own time. They will use their creativity freely and slowly move toward financial independence. In the beginning, this dream gives them energy. They work late into the night, create new ideas, talk to customers, improve the product, and take every small and big responsibility on themselves. At that time, hard work does not feel like a burden because there is passion in everything. But slowly, that same passion starts getting buried under daily boring tasks. One day, the entrepreneur realizes that the business he started for freedom is now taking away that freedom. Emails as soon as he wakes up, then calls, then team questions, then customer complaints, then payments, then sales, then operations, and by night, the same old exhaustion. In such a situation, there is no time left for creative thinking. The person who once dreamed big now becomes just a machine that completes tasks. This is the point where motivation starts falling, energy starts ending, and business starts feeling like an invisible jail instead of an exciting journey. Don Martell understands this problem very closely. He is an entrepreneur and business coach known for working with software companies and startup founders. His book, Buy Back Your Time, Get Unstuck, Reclaim Your Freedom, and Build Your Empire is based on this idea that an entrepreneur must learn to buy back his time. Here, buying time does not mean buying a clock with money. It means slowly handing over low-value tasks to others and saving your energy for the work where your real value is created. Entrepreneurs are often risk-takers, overachievers, and people who work beyond limits. This quality makes them different from others, but this same quality can also become their biggest weakness many times because they feel that if they stop, the business will stop. If they give any work to someone else, the quality will go down. If they leave control, the company will suffer. That is why they hold everything in their own hands, and slowly their calendar, mind, and body all get overloaded. In the beginning, all this feels normal. The entrepreneur does sales himself, handles customer support himself, looks after accounting himself, creates marketing posts himself, hires people himself, and solves problems himself. He feels this is dedication. He feels the busier he is, the more productive he is. But being busy and being productive are not the same thing. Many times, a person keeps running the whole day, but still cannot do the real work that moves the business forward. It is important to understand this difference. A low-value task is work that may be necessary, but it does not need your unique vision or leadership, like routine emails, calendar management, simple data entry, basic follow-ups, small administrative things, or operations that a trained person can handle. A high-value task is the work where your decision, creativity, strategy, and leadership matter, like product direction, business model, key partnerships, team culture, big clients, market positioning, and future planning. The problem begins when the entrepreneur gets so trapped in low-value tasks that he has no time left for high-value work. Despite being the owner of the business, he starts working like an employee. He was supposed to be the driver of the company, but he himself remains busy filling air in every tire, checking fuel, and cleaning the seat. In such a situation, the vehicle keeps moving, but the destination keeps getting farther away. Don Martell explains this situation as the pain line. The pain line is the moment when the entrepreneur feels from inside that now something must change. This realization can come suddenly or slowly. Sometimes health starts getting bad, sometimes family starts complaining, sometimes sleep gets disturbed, sometimes anger starts increasing, sometimes love for the business starts ending. The most dangerous thing is that before reaching the pain line, many entrepreneurs keep telling themselves that they will just work a little harder and then everything will be fine. But the truth is that if the system is wrong, more hard work does not solve the problem. It makes the problem even bigger. Like if a man is running in the wrong direction, running faster will not take him closer to the destination. It will take him even farther away. Many entrepreneurs make this mistake. When work increases, they increase their working hours instead of building a system. When pressure increases, they try to control even more instead of learning delegation. When exhaustion increases, they push themselves even more instead of resting. Now understand Stuart's story. Stuart was also a passionate entrepreneur. He had a big dream, talent, and the desire to build his life in his own way. When he started the company, everything was exciting in the beginning. But along with the company, responsibilities also kept increasing. He was the CEO himself, the accountant himself, the coder himself, the salesman himself, and the customer service representative himself. From the outside, it looked like he was multi-talented, but from inside, he was slowly breaking down. Stuart could not trust anyone else. He felt that no one could do any work as well as him. That is why he did everything himself. In the beginning, the company was small, so this method worked. But as the business grew, the work increased so much that handling it alone became impossible. At such a time, the right decision would have been to build systems, train people, and divide responsibilities. But Stuart did the opposite. Instead of reducing the work, he increased his working hours. Now his day started with business and ended with business. Weekends also started going into work. Distance from family and friends increased. The body would get tired, but the mind would say that he should not stop yet. Slowly, stress started feeling normal. This is the biggest danger. When a person starts treating his exhaustion as normal, he cannot recognize his own breakdown. Then Stuart thought that maybe a vacation would fix everything. He tried to take time out with his family. But even after going on vacation, he could not rest. His body was so tired that he remained lying in bed. His mind was so full that he could not even enjoy the beauty of that place. His family was close, but his energy was gone. This was his pain line moment. He realized that the problem was not the lack of vacation. The problem was the lack of a system. Many entrepreneurs think that if they take a break for a few days, burnout will be fixed. But if the same old system is waiting for you after the break, you will return to the same circle again. The real solution is not time off, but time ownership. This means you must become the owner of your time. And for this, the most important step is to understand the buyback principle. The buyback principle says that as the business starts making money, the entrepreneur should first buy back his freedom. This does not mean hiring a very large staff immediately. It means identifying small tasks that someone else can do with a better system, then slowly delegating them. This frees the entrepreneur's time, and he can use that time for the work that truly takes the business to the next level. Here, one important thing is this. Delegation does not mean running away from responsibility. Delegation means giving the right work to the right person. If the entrepreneur keeps doing everything himself, the company will remain dependent on him. But if he builds systems, trains the team, and makes the process clear, then the company learns to run even without him. This is real scaling. A business does not become big when the owner works more. A business becomes big when the owner builds a better system. Stuart also did the same. After returning from vacation, he made a list of his tasks. He saw that a big part of his day was going into work that a trained employee could handle. He started giving routine tasks, support work, and administrative work to others. In the beginning, he felt afraid because leaving control is not easy. But as the team handled the work, Stuart felt for the first time that the company was not dependent only on him. Slowly, free time started coming into his life. But he did not waste this free time. He used it for creative and strategic work. Now he was able to understand the product better, think about bigger problems of customers, focus on team culture, and plan future growth. Most importantly, now he had time for family and personal life as well. The business started running better than before, and life also started feeling better than before. This is the core message of this first part. If an entrepreneur tries to do everything himself, one day he will feel trapped in his own business. But if he starts buying back his time smartly, the same business can become a path to freedom. The difference is only in how you see the business. If the business cannot do anything without you, then you have created a job. But if the business can run with systems and a team, then you have created an asset. Many small business owners think that delegation is only for big companies. But the truth is that a small business owner needs delegation the most because he has fewer resources and more pressure. If he does everything himself, the speed of growth will remain limited. But if he slowly uses the right people, the right tools, and the right processes, he can create a much bigger impact with his limited time. Here is a simple question every entrepreneur should ask himself. Am I currently doing the work that will truly grow my business? Or am I trapped in work that only makes me look busy? If even after working hard the whole day, you feel that the business is not moving forward, then maybe the problem is not in your hard work, but in your priority. You are spending your best energy on the wrong tasks. Entrepreneurship does not mean burning yourself every day. Entrepreneurship means building a system where your vision, your team, and your process come together to create value. If your business is taking you away from health, family, and peace, then it is not success. It is a warning signal. Money is important, growth is important, but if the price is your life, then this deal is very expensive. So do not wait until you reach your pain line. Look at your work today itself. Which work can someone else learn? Which work is eating your energy but not giving that bigger benefit to the business? Which work are you holding on to only because you're afraid of leaving control? These questions can become the beginning of your freedom. But the story does not end here. Because buying back time starts with delegation, it does not end there. The real game begins when the entrepreneur understands which task to give to whom, when to give it, how much money to spend, and how to decide what your time is truly worth. In the next part, this biggest question will open up. How should an entrepreneur understand the value of each hour of his time? And with which formula should he decide which task he should do himself and which task he should leave immediately? This decision will decide whether your business sets you free or traps you inside it forever.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.